This time, I would like to share with you the urban legend of a cold cluster of galaxies. The phenomenon of vanished clusters of galaxies it has attracted the attention of astronomers as a particularly mysterious event among the mysteries of the universe. In general, galaxy clusters are huge structures in which hundreds to thousands of galaxies are gathered. Because they are bound together by gravity, it does not disappear easily. The sudden disappearance of galaxy clusters seems to be contrary to the normal laws of physics, so researchers are trying to elucidate the causes and mechanisms. Now let's take a look at the detailed hypotheses and observations about the decline of this vanished galaxy cluster, as well as its implications for astronomy. A cluster of galaxies Clusters of galaxies are among the most massive structures seen in the universe. It contains a large number of galaxies over a span of millions of light years. These clusters of galaxies are held together by the gravitational influence of dark matter. These include gases and plasmas. There's a significant amount of dark matter. Generally, clusters of galaxies are thought to be very stable. Many have existed for the lifetime of the universe. Therefore, when the phenomenon of a vanished cluster of galaxies is discovered, it became a big mystery to scientists. A vanished cluster of galaxies witnessed by astronauts. This notable phenomenon was when one astronaut was observing a particular cluster of galaxies. This was triggered by a report that the cluster suddenly disappeared from view. Since this cluster of galaxies had been observed before, scientists have made several hypotheses about the cause of the loss. Malfunctions of observation instruments and misinterpretation of data were first suspected, but since other observation instruments have also confirmed that galaxy clusters are disappearing, the possibility that the phenomenon itself is real has increased. Short-term observation. This disappearance phenomenon occurs in a short time. Observational data show that the cluster disappears completely within a few hours to a few days. The sudden loss of large-scale structures in this way, it was difficult to explain in the normal physical laws of the universe, and even more difficult for observers to believe. Hypothesis about vanished galaxy clusters. Wormhole effects. As one hypothesis, the vanished cluster could have been instantaneously moved to another location by the wormhole. Wormholes, in theory, it is like a loophole that distorts time and space and connects two transformations. If this cluster of galaxies gets pulled into a wormhole, it is possible that it will disappear from our observation range due to its influence. But wormholes are real. And that much mass runs through a galaxy cluster since it remains unproven, it is not out of the stage as a hypothesis. The rapid increase in dark energy. Another hypothesis is that it is possible that dark energy has increased rapidly around the galaxy cluster. Dark energy is believed to be the energy that causes the expansion of the universe. It is believed to exist throughout the universe. If this dark energy increases abnormally around the cluster itself is moving away from us. It may have moved to unobservable distances. In this theory, as a result of the extreme rise in expansion rate, in a short period of time the galaxy cluster will be out of view, temporary disappearance of gravitational lensing. Due to dark matter within galaxy clusters, it is also possible that the gravitational lensing effect is occurring. Usually, galaxy clusters may be reflected in the observer's field of view due to gravitational lensing. If the distribution of dark matter changes temporarily, or if there is an anomaly in the space between the cluster of galaxies and us, it may be temporarily invisible. It's like a light-bending path. By changing the lines, it is a phenomenon that makes it seem as if the image of the galaxy cluster has been hidden from us. Abnormal physical phenomenon quantum tunneling effect. Quantum tunneling effect. This is also a hypothesis that could explain the phenomenon in which galaxy clusters suddenly disappeared. This effect is usually theory applied to minute particles. It is possible that it can also be applied to huge objects with an extremely low probability. In this case, it is also possible that the cluster of galaxies flew to another location and disappeared. This is an example of a quantum phenomenon beyond our understanding having an impact on a cosmic scale. Cosmological impact and scientific challenge. The discovery of a vanished galaxy cluster becomes a great challenge in cosmology. It seems that we will fundamentally re-question our understanding. Next, we take a closer look at the implications of this phenomenon for cosmology and physics. Implications for evolutionary models of the universe. The phenomenon of vanished clusters suggests that that the evolution of the universe is more complicated than we previously thought. The structure of the universe. It is said that it has evolved steadily from the Big Bang to the present. If such an abrupt nature occurs, formation and disappearance of galaxy clusters, even the entire process of cosmic evolution needs to be reviewed. Thus, a new evolutionary model is proposed. It will be a cake to re-examine the mechanisms of formation and collapse of large-scale structures in the universe. Advances in dark matter and dark energy research. The phenomenon of disappearing galaxy clusters is dark matter and day. Since it may be an effect of energy, these studies are expected to progress further. Currently, dark matter and dark energy are hard to capture observationally. I haven't breathed my hypothesis. This phenomenon might offer a clue. In particular, once we understand how dark energy fluctuations affect galaxy cluster observations, it will provide new insights into the mechanisms and rates of cosmic expansion. Advanced observation technology is needed. This phenomenon is also... It suggests that the technology for observing the universe needs to be further evolved. Current telescopes and observation equipment. It is designed to observe a specific range of electromagnetic waves, but it is also possible that the disappearance of galaxy clusters can be captured at different wavelengths and frequencies. Therefore, telescopes that support a wider range of frequencies and various techniques, such as gravitational wave observation, might be required. 5. Conclusion. The discovery of a vanished galaxy cluster? It is a very rare phenomenon that highlights the profound mysteries of the universe. This event may prompt a major transformation in our view of the universe. It also raises new questions about our conventional understanding of physics and cosmic evolution. It's something. The cause of this phenomenon? Unknown dark energy and dark matter? Or the gravitational lensing effect? If it is a wormhole or the like, it will be an opportunity to re-evaluate the structure of galaxy clusters and the nature of the universe itself. In addition, the data obtained from astronaut observations, bringing valuable information that was previously not available from Earth. It is expected to boost the further development of space exploration and astronomy. Future advanced observational technologies will be introduced, and by utilizing different wavelength bodies in the universe and new observation methods, it is expected that phenomena such as vanished galaxy clusters will be further elucidated. As science advances, what we know about the universe is even more complex, will sometimes appear as unpredictable. That is the great thrill of exploring the universe. Elucidation of this mysterious phenomenon. Ultimately, it will be a step closer to humanity's full picture of the universe, and our existence on Earth will be... It will be an important key to show how good and connected we are in the vast universe. How did you like it? Thank you for subscribing to the channel.